Cortana, all I need to know is did we lose them?
I think we both know the answer to that.
We made a blind jump. How did they...
Get here first? The Covenant ships have always been faster. As for tracking us all the way from Reach, at light speed my maneuvering options were limited.
We were running dark, yes?
Until we decelerated, no one could have missed the hole we tore in subspace. They were waiting for us on the far side of the planet.
So, where do we stand?
Our fighters are mopping up the last of their recon picket now, nothing serious. But I've isolated approach signatures for multiple CCS-class battle groups. Make it 3 capital ships per group. And in about 90 seconds, they'll be all over us.
Well, that's it then. Bring the ship back up to Combat Alert Alpha. I want everyone at their stations.
Everyone, sir?
Everyone. And Cortana.
Hmm?
Let's give our old friends a warm welcome.
I've already begun.
Attention, all combat personnel. Please report to your action station. Fifth platoon, secure airlocks on deck 11. 14th platoon, rendezvous with 22nd Tactical at Bulkhead Charlie 14.
You heard the lady. Move like you got a purpose.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Once again, it is our job to finish what the flyboys started. We are leaving this ship platoon and engaging the Covenant on solid ground. When we meet the enemy, we will rip their skulls from their spines and toss them away laughing. Am I right, Marines?
Sir, yes, sir!
Damn right I am. Now move it out! Double time!
Attention all personnel. We are re-engaging the enemy. External and internal contact imminent.
All you greenhorns who wanted to see Covenant up close, this is gonna be your lucky day.
Sir? Right. Let's thaw him out. Okay. Bringing low-level systems online. Cracking the case in 30 seconds. He's hot! Blowing the pins in 5. Come on, we've got to get the hell out of here.
Hello and welcome to another edition of the Show Me News Network Let's Plays. My name is Darkurai.
And I'm Fayte.
And we're here playing Halo the Master Chief Collection. Oh dear.
Holy shit, I forgot how fucking terrible the jumping is in this game.
It's a little weird. So, here we are playing Halo Combat Evolved, the first game on the Master Chief Collection, and a game from many of our childhoods. We have new graphics settings on, and we will be playing, hopefully, through the entire Master Chief Collection, Halo Combat Evolved, all the way up to Halo 4. And maybe by the time we're done with that, Halo 5 will be out for us to play that as well. It's probably going to take us quite a while to get through this, so...
Yeah, well, especially Halo 2. I mean, Halo 2's
a pretty long game.
God-awfully long.
But that's not necessarily bad. So, for those who have never played Halo, we are on the Pillar of Autumn, one of the last ships of humanity, I think.
No, it's pretty much one of the few ships on Reach that escaped the entire planet being glassed, which is pretty much what it sounds like. I mean, Covenant uses their plasma weaponry and basically makes the entire surface of the planet into glass.
Yeah, so Reach was basically the headquarters, the non-Earth headquarters of the UNSC, which is the space army.
Yeah, it's also pretty much kind of like Area 51, mixed with a couple other places where it was a bunch of tech that the UNSC wanted to work on. It's like one of the biggest stations for ONI, which is the Office of Naval Intelligence.
Mm-hmm. Did they redo the animations here?
I don't know,
because these look a little smooth. I know we're on new graphics, but
yeah.
In the Anniversary Edition, the only changes were the graphics themselves, like
right.
the textures and the models. So I feel like they redid the animations. Because these look a little smooth for early 2000s.
Yeah, it's entirely possible. I'm not sure.
Which is where you
come in, but yeah, so Halo 1 takes place immediately after the fall of Reach, which is actually a very, very good Halo novel. So Reach was attacked by the Covenant, which is the alien forces. That wasn't First Contact by any means, but it was
by far not First Contact. First Contact was like 50 years before Reach, or like 30 years, something like that.
But Reach was like the most significant loss to the human species at this point.
Definitely. I mean, they lost tons and tons and tons of troops. I mean, it was also the largest Covenant fleet that humanity had experienced.
Mm-hmm.
Architecture isn't much different
until
from Autumn's.
Actually, I think the Battle of Earth later in the series was actually, they said the initial invasion force was a lot smaller than the Reach invasion force, which when you see in Halo 2, that's still a lot of people in the invasion of Earth.
Yeah, maybe if we have time later, we'll play Reach. But of course, that's not on the Master Chief Collection yet.
Yeah, so
yet it might be added.
It might be. I mean, they just recently added. Well, I should say recently, but it's probably a couple months ago that they added ODST.
Right. And also, God knows how long ago by the time this actually airs.
Exactly.
That is Cider. Cider will probably be a guest every now and then. Hello, Cider. But so, at this point, I don't believe humanity had ever won a single battle. Or at least
no,
they pulled off some minor victories, but nothing that I think is really, we win.
Well, I mean, the UNSC had won a bunch of battles, but
not really
planetary engagements. Like Harvest, which was where First Contact took place.
Yeah.
That was years and years and years of battling, which eventually fell to the Covenant.
Yeah, they ultimately lost Harvest, but there were like individual skirmishes that could be considered victories.
Yeah.
Especially the one with the Keys Loop, right?
Yeah.
And the Keys Loop, it's in the novel Fall of Reach. What happens in that is
an overshield.
Yeah. So we just grabbed the overshield there. The overshield gives us extra shielding over our regular shields. So there's 3 tiers of health that we have right now. There's our actual health. When that hits 0, we're dead. Then above that, there is a layer of shielding. The shielding regenerates, and then we have an overshield, which does not regenerate. We just pick that up. That is the green bar on our shield gauge right now. So what the Keys Loop was I forget the particulars of it, but it was, so the character Captain Keys, he's in charge of the Pillar of Autumn in the cutscenes that we saw earlier. He was in charge of the ship that was over Harvest, right?
No, I think it was New Harmony. I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to say I can't remember. It was whatever planet they were on. Master Chief was on before Reach.
Yeah.
I think it was New Harmony.
Maybe.
But I can't remember that well.
But so there was a significant space battle at the time, and Captain Keys' force was hopelessly outmatched. So they actually maneuvered the ship in such a way that they tricked the enemy into sort of firing upon itself, if I'm remembering correctly. It was a matter of ingenuity where it involved maneuvering the ship in such a way that they tricked the Covenant into basically being destroyed.
Yeah, I can vaguely recall. It's been I don't even know how many years since I've read The Fall of Reach.
Yeah.
I really kind of actually want to go and pick it up again and start reading it.
I was listening to the audiobook a couple months ago, which I think is very good as well. But yeah, a lot of people may not know that Halo has a great deal of lore, not only in the video games, but in the novels and some comics as well.
This way.
And as far as like us saying very informative things, once we get further into the game, you'll probably have a lot more interesting things to say than I would.
Yeah, I'm trying to think right now. I'm just trying to focus on not dying right now because it's been a while. It's been a while. Halo Combat Evolved is probably the hardest one for me to play through because you can die very quickly in this game.
Yeah, Halo actually has really good AI. And you're right, it's very difficult to talk and play. Like, if you go back and look at the footage, you'll probably see a lot of me not helping.
Yeah.
But the AI in this game is very good. There's a speed run, I can't remember if it was at AGDQ or SGDQ, where it was a fantastic speed run. He talks a lot about the AI and how a really perfect run is very difficult because the AI adapts a lot to what you're doing. And it's very, very difficult to keep up with a lot of times. Oh my god, that... Yep. Ooh, a thing just happened. If I didn't still have my overshield, I probably did.
Oh, I'm glad that grunt really sucked at throwing. Whoa. I was not ready for that.
Yeah, so also, this is what the original Halo on Xbox looked like. Oh, I got it.
That was actually not... Yeah, that's mine.
It was you? Okay.
I'm blue and you're, like, magenta, I think.
Okay. Of course, the Master Chief Collection and Halo Anniversary before it has updated graphics for Halo Combat Evolved, which was released on the original Xbox in 2001. So this is what the game originally looked like, and at the push of the button, here it is now, from 2012.
Actually, I think it was 2011, like Christmas 2011, because we were freshmen. I want to say.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Is this the right way? No.
Is it?
I don't know if this is the right way. No, just go back.
This way.
Backtrack. This way.
Okay.
Yeah, it came out November or December 2011. And Damien still said it looked crappy.
We were originally playing. The game by default starts in the new graphics. He was watching the opening cutscene. He was like, "Wow, I forgot how bad this game looked." And then as soon as we could, I pressed the button, and I can't even remember. I don't even think he was able to say anything. Like, he was just kind of dumbstruck. And it's like, the new graphics are what you remember Halo looking like. Oh, there we go.
So, the plasma weapons, I should say, not just the rifle, they are more effective on shields. And as you can see, it took out that elite shields pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Whereas human weaponry is better on like flesh.
Yeah.
I should say.
A good tactics if you have both kinds of weaponry would be to use plasma weaponry first to take down the shields, and then regular ammunition for finishing them off. I'm fighting off these.
Gotta love the auto spawns when you hit a checkpoint.
Yeah, I was never the biggest fan of those.
Whoa.
Yeah, the different grenades also have
Watch.
Wow! Oh!
Yeah.
Well, that happened.
I was trying to warn you that I just threw a grenade there.
The different grenades also have different properties to them as well. Frag grenades go out quick, and they don't stick onto enemies, but they explode fast.
And they also do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Like a lot of area damage. which has been subsequently nerfed in the other games.
Right. Plasma grenades, on the other hand, if you manage to hit them with an enemy, like I did with that grunt corpse, I guess, then they will stick to the enemy. Now, they take longer to explode, which kind of balance. So if you miss, then you're not likely to really kill anything. But if you do hit, then there's really nothing that they can do to stop you.
Bang! Just jump over.
Yeah, jumping's really weird in this game.
Well, I think that's because you're on the Pillar of Autumn, and it's probably got lower gravity. And,
but,
like, Halo's got lower gravity, I don't know.
Yes?
Alright, where the heck am I going?
I don't know, you know better than I do.
Debatable. I think we're going... No, this looks too familiar.
It all looks awfully familiar. I swear I can't. It was... Well,
okay.
Alright.
That was the very end.
Yes. So that should wrap it up for the first episode of Halo, the Master Chief Collection. I don't know how Doban then end episodes. If you liked it, if you like what you see and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check us out at showmeyournews.com for more great podcasts and other Let's Plays. And we will see you next time.
What is that thing, Lieutenant?
Hell if I know. We're landing on it.
You're on him! She's been hit!
I knew it. The Autumn's accelerating. Keys is going in manual.
Heads up, everyone. This is it. We're entering the ring's atmosphere in 5.
You sure you wouldn't rather take a seat?
We'll be fine.
If I still had fingers, they'd be crossed.